Here's my take on homebrew video games and homebrew programs. For those of you that do not know, however, let me just explain. Homebrew is essentially a hack that allows a program that is unauthorized to gain access to a system, a game system in this case, and make it do things that it was never originally intended to. Such as run various applications like a web browser that never came with it to begin with, or play games that were never officially published but were just cooked up out of the blue to be distributed free of charge. This is not open source. This is illegal. Well, personally, I think it is illegal, but a lot of people are saying that technically it is not. But at the same time, all the companies are trying to stop it, which makes sense because the PSP, which is the biggest homebrew platform that I know of, have lost, some of their game publishers have lost pretty much half of their revenue. I can't remember exactly who it was that lost 50% of their earnings. It was a game publisher of some kind. Here, let me see if I can find it, because I found an article. Here we go. Who was it? Yeah, Capcom and Ready at Dawn have lost more than 50%. Sony is stating that they've got a way to combat this in the PSP 3000. But in general, since this is about my take on homebrewing, I don't like it. I mean, people work long and hard at these games to make them great for everyone. And what are we doing? We're essentially cheating them out of their hard work. We're denying them a paycheck. That's not right. I mean, the way Linux stays free is because of a legal term called the General Public License. This is not the same thing at all. This is pretty much the opposite. This is not intended to be free. This is intended to be paid for. The systems are not intended to be broken into. They are intended to remain intact. And for those of you that do homebrewing, while I certainly have respect for you as individuals, I find your practice to be, shall we say, not worthy of recognition. And just my take on it, I think it needs to stop. So, yeah, that's my take on it. Please don't bash me about this, because, again, it's just my opinion. Comments and questions are welcome. Thank you for watching, and have a nice evening.